As the conversation continued to make headlines in the country over President William Ruto's recent move while in the northeastern part of Kenya, a lot of Kenyans have currently condemned the action that the president has taken. And these are seen some new people coming up with ideologies of opposing what the president went ahead to direct in the northeastern part of Kenya. The president signed an executive order to stop the vetting and every process that the people from the northeastern part of Kenya undergo before receiving an identification card to reveal that they are Kenyan citizens. He said that these people have been sidelined by the government of Kenya for the last 60 years. Most of the people living there, he claimed that they are Kenyans, but because they are associated with Somalian roots, they fail to secure identification card, and so they can never feel as if they are citizens of this great republic of ours we call Kenya. But truth be told, every action has its consequences. A lot of people feel that the president is making this move to align himself and to prepare votes for himself before the elections of the year 2027. Now, looking at these, one advocate, lawyer Ndegwa Njiru, has taken this move to stop the president and a whole other friends of the president coming from the northeastern part of Kenya who have taken the move to stop the vetting. Take this move further by going ahead to file a court case against the president and to stop the executive order that President William Ruto declared 2 days ago, where he said that he will move to the High Court of Kenya. He, Ndegwa Njiru, and other advocates are preparing a court case against President William Ruto. They want to stop the executive order that the president declared the other day. Stopping what? Stopping the validation and also what the president said. Now, I want to look at it in a broader picture because a lot of Kenyans have reacted to the said message. Looking at the situation currently in the northeastern part of Kenya, we all have to come in term with conditions to vet these people that come into our country through the porous borders in the northeastern part of Kenya, so that we will all ensure that our country is safe, that people pretending to be citizens of this country don't enter through the borders and come to harm our citizens. Listen to Ndegwa Njiru. He says, fellow Kenyans, I volunteer to challenge in court this outrageous roadside declaration by Kasongo that has revoked the requirement to vet those individuals living around our porous borders before acquiring the ID. Kasongo, hautaharibu nchi yetu tukiona. #1term, #Ruto must go. And this message was as clear as the days. But a lot of people, including some supporters of President William Ruto, have commented on the move taken by Ndegwa Njiru, including Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, also who said, failure to follow due process. The declaration was made without following due process such as consultation, parliamentary approval, or proper legal frameworks. The principle of legality demands that executive decisions, especially those impacting national security and the rights of individuals, be made through appropriate legislative and judicial procedures. Now, that is said to be the account of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua that commented like that. Also, looking at other people that has reacted to Ndegwa Njiru taking this stand is one Mohammed Wali MBS, who is a close ally and confidant of President William Ruto, who asked Ndegwa Njiru this. A lawyer going to court to tell the court that some Kenyans should be treated differently from others. What court will entertain your unconstitutional nonsense? Ndegwa Njiru replied to him by telling him this. Read Section 6 of the Registration Act of Persons Act. Of Registration of Persons Act. This section actually contemplates and approves vetting of applicants in some areas. So who is Kasongo to reappeal the section by a mere roadside declaration? Mohamed Walia replied by saying, as a lawyer, I expect you to know the difference between the Constitution and an Act of Parliament. The Constitution of Kenya, equality and freedom from discrimination, and that is Article 27. And Walia quoted that the state shall not discriminate directly or indirectly against any person on any ground, and including race, sex, pregnancy, marital status, health status, ethnic or social origin, color, age, disability, religion, conscience, belief, culture, dress, language, or birth. Now, when you hear some people arguing this point, these are most people coming from the western part of Kenya, and these are people that actually benefit from these decisions that the president is making, which are rash decisions. And you know, our president is a very egocentric man, a man that once he feels even you're questioning his authority, he will do what you're questioning so that you will continue questioning him further. Are we together? So right now, we all see. Now, you see, Walie is trying to prove a point. But tell us, Walie, when did you hear a Kikuyu with a gun somewhere shooting, or a Luo somewhere with a gun shooting at people anyhow? You know, these are indigenous citizens of this republic. Yes, we agree that the constitution gives other peoples the benefit of the doubt, those who come into our country seeking asylum. And these people, they have to follow some due diligence, and they have to follow a due process before they become citizens of this republic. And that is why Ndegwa Njiru taking this bold step of moving to the High Court to stop the roadside declaration, as he says, by President William Ruto, of scrapping away the vetting process that is done in the northeastern part of Kenya, is a very clear and bold move that we all as the people of this republic should back up. We are not rejecting that people come. We want them to come because they help this country, even building the economy. The Somali community has contributed a very humongous part in the development of this country. They pay taxes in the Republic of Kenya. But there are those that come with ill intentions. Those that are, they come as citizens seeking asylum, but they are as militants who come with the intentions of causing harm to the people of this great republic we call Kenya. So how can we allow that to happen? Reading other few comments on what people are saying, I see Mwalim Dida saying, imagine having a birth certificate and still having to prove that you are Kenyan just because you happen to be. No, stop selling the narrative of religion. Some of the people in this country who don't even resemble you are Muslims, my brother. No, let's not deal with as the issue of religion or whatever. No. This is about you having a birth certificate. I also have a birth certificate. I speak my national language. I speak my native language in this country. But when I go somewhere, I'm asked to produce an identification card. I'm asked, even before I acquired that identification card, I was asked to provide a birth certificate. They knew I was a Kenyan, but they wanted those requirements. So tell me, is it a mistake that the rules and regulations had been set before that should be followed? Who is President William Ruto to just scrap all the rules and the requirements of the book? Because he is the president, a one-term president. I see the Kenyan lens saying Kasongo can't just make reckless declaration without accountability. This move to revoke vetting is a direct threat to our security and sovereignty. It is time we stand up and challenge these in court through great lawyers like you. Kenya deserves better leadership, not decisions that endanger us. I see Kenya sovereign saying, why can't they make this vetting standard and applicable to everyone. Also make it efficient, because most frustrations come from how long the process takes. Donald Agwenge says, challenge your grammar first. I can't waste my coins to be represented by you. That is why you have no coins, Bwana Donald Agwenge, na ndio maana unaitwa Gwenge, jina ambalo linaportray wewe ni pumbavu ya mtu. Na nikasirisha, sipendi kukasirishwa. You people some people just, I don't think, kwanza our brothers from the west, the Nyanza region and the western part of Kenya, who bewitched you that when Raila coughs William Ruto, you say hallelujah? I give you the next 5 years. If whatever Ruto declared is what is going to happen, and he continues to become the president in the next 5 years, I give you that. And I dare say that this country will go to the gutter. This country will be fed to the dogs. We will be vulnerable than we have ever been. For now, that's what's up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. See you in our next video. And Ndegwa Njiru, go on with what you have declared. That's it for now. Please make sure you subscribe.